Shalom, this is Asar by Charlotte out of Lansing Kemp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim, Habrakak Wadashma Amath. Also, double honors to the elders, Apostle GMS, double honors to my elders as well, and hard one by Charlotte. Peace is blessed to one third, and salutation for elect. This will be a quick little lesson. Going on the Lord is how Jacob is going to cleave to Yahweh Shema Shai, and how, of course, Jacob and King David, uh, the, the the tabernacle of David, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, being friends of the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai, All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 14:1. It says, "Oh, Shalakia," and first part. Secondly, Esau's wickedness. I almost didn't say that, man. But going to Esau's wickedness, man. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the end. Shoot, Esau is untouched. He like a virgin. He's untouched, man. He's not looking like how the devil is. Even though some people know about Israel, man. Israel is a little Satan right now. They're over there attacking Palestinians with missiles. Getting backing from it by America. So Israel being a little Satan, and America here being the big Satan. All right, so that's being allowed through because they wicked. They are the rulers of the world right now, man. These feeble people, these people that like Mr. Burns, the elite families, and are controlling this government ultimately, and making them doing wickedly, man. Malachi 4:1, man. They wake up, and they discuss wickedness upon their beds, slightly paraphrasing. So this is what Esau does. Jacob is going to want to receive mercy from Esau. Mercy from the Most High. And ultimately that means you might well move up the way Esau. I got mercy from the Most High, the creator of the heavens and the earth. All right, so you're just a chess piece. You're just a jester. You're the devil, you're the deceiver, but you ultimately get your script from the Most High as well. So he can be easily moving out the way. All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 14:1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land." So this, of course, going into this is the beginning of the end time, but it's talking about the end times. Going into the kingdom. This is when Esau skirt is lifted over his head, and his wickedness is shown across the whole world, and these nations come against him and destroy this place with 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's when, that's gonna be this place gonna be done for. All right. So it says, Isaiah chapter 14:1 says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." All right. So I'll talk about what you call it. Jacob ultimately cleaving to the Most High, man, because the Most High is allowing us to have mercy. Is allowing the Lord is giving mercy unto us. He's allowing us to get mercy from. He gives mercy unto us. It says, "And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." These heathens, man. He's gonna be under suggestion under Jacob for 1,000 years, hardcore bondage slavery ultimately, and after that 1,000 years, Esau got to be eradicated because they ultimately too wicked. They got to be eradicated. It says, "And these people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for the servants and handmaids, and they shall take shall take them captives, who captives there were, and shall rule over their oppressors. All right. Going to hardcore bondage slavery, man. Our oppressors are these nations across the four corners of the earth. These Elam, Ishmael, Cush. You name it, Ham. Got a hand on everything. They got a hand on these stores, liquor stores. Of course, Elam got a hand on these stores and convenience stores, liquor stores, and then you got Esau running the government, anyways, running the allowing you to sell, legal guns and set up churches and whatnot and everything. Esau allows that system. It's like Esau sets up that system, and of course, two-thirds of our people who wicked allow it to thrive. All right, you know. It says, verse 3 shall come to pass in the day the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear. This is what we ultimately need. We need the Lord to deliver us from the wicked hands. And ultimately, this is what the lesson is really going to is the wicked and how the Lord is going to do the wicked. And actually, it's more so the lesson, man. And keep going. It says, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou hast made to serve. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. All right, so if you do go down, how is the hammer of the earth broken asunder? The sit down and dust the Chaldees, daughter of the Chaldees, and this is what Esau is, man. He is the golden. It's been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. Ultimately, it's got to be this cup that's in Esau's hand. It's got to be. Oh, his cup got to be filled, filled double, man. Because everything he did unto us, we got to do unto him double, And of course, righteously, firstly, man. All right, says that should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. All right, so that is actually the main part of the lesson. So the Lord has broken. That's past tense. The Lord does live in His own dimension. For us, the future. We can never live in the future. Actually, we can only live in the present. We definitely can't live in the past. So we only live in the present. We know these days that we have are created, by the Lord. Day is day when the sun is up, night is night when the moon is up. All right, and each day passes, but at the present is ultimately a gift because we're supposed to use it for the Lord Yahawashi. We're supposed to use it to increase in knowledge and wisdom and understanding. We're supposed to use it to pray without ceasing. We're supposed to use it for our family, our brothers, sisters, children. All right, because this is what is going to come to this place. This place, this system in society is going to ultimately be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed through Yahawashi and through Yahweh. Yahweh is allowing Yahawashi to come back down on the earth and get this place a sure destruction. Matthew 10:34. All right, think that I come to send peace, but I come to send a sword. Slightly paraphrase. All right, says the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. So once again, past tense. It's already going to happen. This is already going to happen. You might well say it already did happen, man. But of course, we're not there yet. But that's 100% certain that it's going to happen, man. Once again, just a good thing to think about, man. As far as faith and hope, if no one doesn't believe in the truth or doesn't believe it's scoff or whatever, if they don't care, if they don't if they don't know, they don't care, or they don't believe you, asking what do you believe in 100% is gonna come true. Some will stand on their hope, their wrong belief, like the dude with the what's that, brewing. The dude the hand mic, Jake possibly. Fooling everybody, making a hoax. There's no day for the Lord. There's no exact day that the Lord was going to come on this place. They do with the eclipse. It was something to do with the eclipse. I forget. I think it is like camp, bug out camp. Yeah. So Yeah. You it's no pinpoint a day, but you might well say it happened because we almost there, man. Lord willing, hopefully, that's what we say. Hopeful, we gotta be hope and faith, man. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. It's also what's going to happen to Babylon. This is Revelation chapter 18. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "And after these things I saw another angel come down from the heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory." Yahawashi. It says, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." All right. Um, so I can go on verse 3. It says, well, I just explained that. He cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, Yahawashi crying out for, Babylon the Great, this place of America, spiritually Babylon, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. And this place with the 10 parts of the city, the 10 FEMA zones. All right. It's habitation of devils in the hold of every foul spirit in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. That's every spirit, that's against the Lord. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be stuck here. At least in America, if they in Babylon, they gonna be here, and they gonna be in this pit. It's gonna turn to a lake of fire. They gonna have nuclear destruction on their ass, man. They gonna be disintegrated, eradicated everywhere you want to use, splatter they shadow, and they gonna feel every bit of that. Because if you do tell someone right now, they might be shook. They might not care. They might have night terrors about it because that's what happens. They dream about it. They have thoughts in their mind, they subconscious. That's why Esau be having these nightmares and Jake, Jake a lot of these demons that get on him and everything because they have these subconscious thoughts and these demons on them. And they have you know whatever. So nonetheless, um, all these demons and devils that despise the Lord Yahweh Shemashai gonna be stuck here in torment for them for the destruction of this place due to them 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, turning this place of concrete and mortar to a lake of fire physically on this earth. It says, verse 3, "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the fornication," going into the economical thing, how America will be led into this snare. "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, the whore. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." So guess what? Russia, China, um, shoot, Israel, that junk got to be eradicated. First of all, a few missiles at it got to hit that place too, man. Um, Ultimately, yeah, China, Russia, and that from rise up. They still gonna be destroyed, man. The Lord gonna destroy them. They still heathens. They still gotta get their bondage. I think the Russians are just more hardcore Edomites. That's coming up against more Edomites, man, and you know so. But man, that's what these nations are doing. As you see, they cancel the Trump. They want to go over there to Budapest with Putin because shoot, really Trump of course is scared. Um, on top of that, uh, when Putin was here, they had like drones on them or planes on them. They can hit him at any time. But if the Lord not gonna have it happen, Trump definitely ain't gonna do that. Putin is on that type of timing though. He gonna get it done. Lord willing, man. Very soon, man. Trump gonna get it done. Shoot, altercation. Even if he is scared, he's still gonna do something. Boom. Lord willing, man. Yahweh Ratazah. Let me get a few precepts out. It says Proverbs chapter 10, verse 28. It says, "The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish." So just going into that with verse 5 of Isaiah 14, the staff of the wicked, it shall be broken. All right. So and that scepter should be weakened. So the rod that Esau has on his behind right now is not gonna be there forever. That's only because of what it's because of the system ultimately, man. The system is a racially systematic society to where Esau does not have to show or express his hatred towards toward Israelis or Hebrew Israelites. They're the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Orthodox birds. You got ICE doing what they doing, you know. You got the police doing what they doing in Jake neighborhoods and stuff. You got or shoot even in their own neighborhoods, they have a few that just like distinctively know where to go. They know that they know the step to Jake. Before they step to Esau because yeah, I know I kind of always well people always see the videos online where it'd be like a Jake homeowner. He own the home. He has all that deeds and all that other stuff, but somebody thinks he doesn't live there because Jake. All right, but it says the hope of the righteous shall be gladness. Why? Even though we sad right now, it should be gladness in the end, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. So they believe they're gonna be able to do their plans. You should even on a lower level. Jake think he gonna be able to have his money forever. Jay-Z or whoever rich right now, then they finna have their money forever. No, that's how it's going away. And then they got the luscious lifestyle. Esau think he have his plans of fruition forever. No, 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 no. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 28. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So kind, man. A great precept is going into once again. The wicked, the staff of the wicked shall be broken. You know, I mean, I would make that the main part of the lesson because hey, that's a good point, man. Um, yeah, it ain't gonna be forever. They only hanging on by a thread, a small thread. They can be broken at any time. At any time, the Lord is not gonna do it. The Lord can only fan it. And the angels can only watch. They watch all over the earth. It lastly, man, just another quick precept. It says Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. It says, there is no peace, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, unto the wicked. Simple as that, man. The Lord's gonna do what he has to do, and he has to do it, because Esau's perpetual hatred towards his brother, his twin brother, uh, Jacob, got to be done away with. And of course, 2/3 of our people's backslidingness and stiff-neckness against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And even if they do believe they with Yahweh Shema Shai, as some of these camps that be going off, or these Christians, most of the camps are going off, IUIC, the 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 militarization that they try to show, or the militants that they try to show. That's cool. They beating up Christians, but Christians gonna do what they do, man. They don't need that. You can't beat them in their own game. Ain't that what it's called, a mosque? There's a whole bunch of Christians, just like there's a whole bunch of AIC, but they got IUIC beat because they don't really have the spirit. They only have the quote unquote might. They don't even have that really. They're not beating nobody up or nothing. But of course, if you come into a sincere camp, or sincere brothers on the highways and byways, teaching this truth with truth and sincerity and honesty and knowledge and wisdom and understanding, you will actually get a genuine interaction of understanding knowledge and history. Like any interaction we have here, just with Florida, man. Of course, you gonna see a handful of scoffers and naysayers and whatnot, but they gonna leave hurt. They gonna leave, all that other stuff, man. But nonetheless, yeah, I was edifying a little lesson. I said shalom.